This story is about an 8-year-old boy named Gabriel Fernandez who was failed by every adult in his life that was supposed to protect him. In 2012, Gabriel was moved from his loving grandparents' homes back to his mother Pearl's home. Pearl also lived with her boyfriend, and within a few months, the abuse began. Gabriel's teacher, Jennifer Garcia, started to notice Gabriel coming to school with bruises, BB wounds, and missing hair. And she did report this incident to Child Protective Services many times. And here's the part that will make your blood boil. CPS visited his home several times. They were shown Gabriel's injuries, but they believed the mother's excuses every single time that they went to check on Gabriel. At one point, Gabriel even asked his teacher if it was normal for mothers to be hitting their children. And despite the red flags, the system continued to ignore the fact that Gabriel's reports were being turned in by the teacher, and also they disregarded the comments that Gabriel was making in school as well. On May 22nd of 2013, Pearl called 911 because Gabriel had stopped breathing. Gabriel passed away 2 days later after that 911 phone call. The autopsy revealed the true torture that Gabriel was experiencing at home with his mother and her boyfriend. The scene that the investigators ran into when it came to Gabriel's case was very traumatizing to the investigators as well as the people who were performing the autopsy on him. Justice did eventually come. Pearl's boyfriend was sentenced to death, and Pearl herself, she received life without parole. And on top of the mother and the boyfriend being charged, 4 social workers were also charged with this case. The charges for the social workers were for falsifying information on this case, but later in time, the case for those social workers was dismissed. It was dismissed because they appealed it in court. Gabriel's legacy will continue to live on. Gabriel's legacy lives on through Gabriel's Bill, which aims to improve how child abuse reports are handled. It reminds us that if you see something, to say something. If you want to know more about Gabriel's story, they do have a documentary on Netflix that came out a couple years ago. The story of Gabriel is very sad. I don't know what kind of mother would allow their boyfriend, who was the main source of abuse towards Gabriel, would allow such a nasty thing, but she as well was also a nasty individual. I am glad that that teacher tried her best to help Gabriel, and unfortunately